Lee, no points today?
No points, but I think this project that we started on wasn't going to be about today. I know it's coming away to top of the league wasn't going to be easy. I think this is my first time in adversity. I already prepared myself as what I was going to say to the players. It's going to be a quick turnover now going into the Oxford game, and they have to make sure that they're doing everything they can. I think the goal I was disappointed with, but these things happen, and it's important we move on. But the players are giving me everything, and they're giving the club everything. So they need a little bit of help in January, which will happen, and they've kept going. So that's what I can ask for.
Gave it a real go at the end. Lots of pressure, but not able to create too many chances.
No, I mean we got in the final third more times than them in the first half and the second half. So it's not an easy place to come to. Plymouth being top of the league, they've got that momentum, and it's something that I'm looking to build with this squad. And they've come a long way in such a short space of time. For me, I know people may say different, but it's not. This objective ain't going to be done within the run that we've had straight away. No chance, whoever it is. There's foundations that need to be built. There needs to be some additions to help the squad, but I do feel there's enough within it to make sure we complete the objective of staying in the league. That's what it's got to be about. Or any other question is relevant to me. It has to be about staying in the league, and unfortunately, we've come out losers today, but it's not for the lack of trying.
They obviously had some early chances, but you came closest in the first half. Matty Dolan's shot, it was very close, the one that came back off the bar.
Yeah, I mean, there was times where I felt we were in control, but you don't come here, I don't know how many there was today, but it seemed like a full house. You don't come to a place like this and not have to sustain pressure. And we've done that in the first half. They put us under a little bit of pressure, and we looked to hit on the counter-attack, and unfortunately, we've come out on the wrong end today.
You said you were disappointed with the goal, what specifically?
I just think, from that situation, either one, could we have held it, and two, where we're parrying it, and obviously three, the follow-up. So the goals are always disappointing, but I just think that the group are giving everything that they possibly could give, and I just feel that they deserve a little bit more. And certainly, when you look at it, at times the luck's not on our side, but I'm sure that'll change with the work ethic that the players are putting in. I don't think you can question that. You see the commitment. I'm sure there's no other objective of staying in the league, and we'll do that.
You weren't in charge for all of them. You've only been in charge for 3 of them, in fact, but 15 games without a win. I mean, that's a worrying sequence for the club, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, but I try not to, focus on that in the short term. It is about getting results. I know that, but with the squad that we had and the losing momentum that we had, I felt, when I took the job, there was a vicious cycle of losing. I know that. You could perceive that as still the same. No disrespect, we've played, some big teams, and we got another big team against Oxford, which we've got to do our best. So, whether it happens this week or next week, I know everyone wants to happen now, but it's so important to give the players an objective and that they can see foundations that's being built. And I think you can see that. Other times, the players would have come to a place like this, and perhaps it would have been a different scoreline, because I've been involved in many games on Boxing Day where it's been 3 or 4s, and so they were in the game today and they deserve more.
Let's talk about Oxford then. It'll be the 3rd time you've played them this season. I think the first time Oxford were well on top. The second time was a lot closer. So you're inching towards them, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean it'll be a good day for the players. It's important that they recover right now. We do everything we can. We're in tomorrow. I'll dissect and analyse the game as to what needs changing going into the Oxford game. I thought the game plan, that they put into place today, it worked. I mean, there was 2 or 3 times that we could have got clean in and put the 2 centre halves under real pressure. The squad are giving everything. I keep saying that, and it's so important that every single member that is involved at this football club, we all stick together and we complete that one objective of staying in the Football League. And when that happens, it'll be a proud moment and a big achievement, because that's what we need to focus on.
And tactically, you're enjoying yourself today with those substitutions. You kept us guessing with the three up front and the different formations that you employed towards the end there.
I think all the games I've played, I've always tried to tactically change it to win it. I don't think there's many games where we've been the team under pressure, is there? I can't think of one. I think Barnet, Leighton Orient, there's a lot of games that we've played so far that we finished the stronger force. So it's not for the lack of knowledge or not trying. It's just sometimes, at the moment from where we are, there seems to be that cloud over us. But I was prepared for a little bit of adversity, and this is my first one as a manager today. But I'll move on. I'll make sure the players move on, and we'll go into it optimistic going into the Oxford game, and just stick with us.